For decades, advisors have struggled with the time taken to produce advice. And if you think about financial advice software, they all seem to come at the problem the same way with the same solution. And over that time, over the last decade or so, the time taken to produce advice has remained pretty stagnant at around 8 hours. Advisors didn't want to spend 8 hours in front of a PC, but nor did they want to spend 6 hours in front of the PCs. So we looked at building a platform that enabled advisors to quickly and effectively input fact-find details to look at the client's existing situation and make their product and strategy advice recommendations or the future state in a platform that's engaging, dynamic and highly visual. Using PADUA, advisors spend less than 30 minutes in front of a computer producing their advice.
Our fundamental media clients always try to find innovative and new ways to reach a target audience, which is mainly intermediary advisors, and Roma is a 100% advisor dedicated platform. An investment manager would look at PADUA because it's a very cost-effective way to reach intermediaries, the target audience, while they're in the decision-making process. So when advisors are at PADUA, they're making investment decision, and therefore our clients can reach their audience when it's contextually relevant to them.
The ad metrics that we look at when we are assessing the performance of a campaign are usuals like impressions and clicks, and then of course click-through rate as a result of that. And then another thing we look at is something called post-click engagement. And that is looking at after someone clicks on an ad and they reach a client's website, what are they doing when they get there? Are they bouncing straight off the page? Are they engaging with videos? Are they downloading PDFs or any other conversion point that the client may identify as something that's important to them? The key differences that we see on PADUA relevant to other platforms is that we know that when an ad appears on the page, it's got a lot of attention rather than it being a really cluttered landscape. Another really great thing about PADUA is that we know that we're really getting in front of financial planners and advisors when it matters most, when it's the decision-making time.
So from an investment manager or an insurance company's point of view, when you're thinking about advertising, you're really looking for a highly engaged audience, and you're also looking for an audience that is exactly your target market. And for investment managers and insurance companies, that target market is the advisor.
The click-through rate in the PADUA platform has been really positive. A usual benchmark that we'll look at, depending on the time of year and what campaign we're running, will usually be something between 0.09 and maybe 0.15%. PADUA has been consistently above the benchmark, usually closer to 0.30%.
The data that you can receive, they're very powerful. It's very different from any other type of data that you can get from publishers. This is because it allows them to gain insights and leads that they can give back to the BDM teams and understand their advisor better.
Through the PADUA platform, advertisers can get a whole lot of data coming back through the platform. So we actually supply our clients with a lot of information regarding the advisor's activities, certainly information around what trends we're seeing, what different strategies and things that the advisors are selecting, and also what product recommendations they're making.
The growth trajectory of PADUA from a few years ago when it was actually established, the number of advisors actually accessing and working on the platform has increased so much that it came natural to us to advertise in it for our clients.